Story of Krishna and Sudama, the poorest man who met the Lord as his friend. He came to Dwarka empty-handed, but went home with everything, because he met the one who never measures love by wealth. In the ancient Gurukul of Guru Sandipani, two young boys became inseparable. One was Krishna, a prince from a royal lineage. The other was Sudama, a humble, poor Brahmin. Status meant nothing. Their bond was one of pure, innocent friendship. Years passed. Destiny pulled them apart. Krishna became the mighty king of Dwarka, ruling from a golden palace. Sudama returned to his village. He was now a poor scholar, living in a small, thatched hut, struggling to feed his wife and children. One day, seeing her children cry from hunger, Sudama's wife begged him, Lord Krishna is your dearest friend, the king of the world. Go to him. He is kind and will surely help us. Sudama smiled, not for wealth, but at the thought of seeing his dearest friend again. To visit a king, one must not go empty-handed. Sudama's wife searched their meager stores and found nothing but a handful of chipped rice, aval, which she wrapped tightly in a tattered cloth. Ashamed, Sudama accepted the humble offering and set off barefoot for Dwarka. With trembling hands, he carried a little pouch of flattened rice, the only gift he could afford. At the golden palace gate, the guards mocked the poor, tattered Brahmin. But the moment Krishna heard the name, Sudama, he sprang from his throne. The king of Dwarka ran barefoot through the royal halls to embrace his childhood friend. Krishna insisted Sudama sit on his royal throne and personally washed his friend's bruised, bleeding feet. Brother, Krishna said playfully, did you bring something for me? Sudama blushed, ashamed of his humble gift. But Krishna gently took it and said, ah, my favorite, poha. And as he tasted it, his eyes closed in bliss, as if the whole cosmos was fed with love. Sudama was overwhelmed by love and respect. In the joy of reunion, he completely forgot why he had traveled. He never asked Krishna for wealth. After 2 days, he quietly bid farewell, thinking he would have to face his hungry family with nothing but stories. When Sudama reached his village, his heart was gone. In its place stood a dazzling, magnificent palace. Krishna had bestowed immense wealth upon his friend, not because he was asked, but because of the pure, selfless love demonstrated by the humble offering. Krishna taught the world that true friendship needs no words, no wealth, and knows no status. In life, don't chase what you want, give what you can. Like Sudama, offer love, not requests. Because when you give with devotion, the universe and Krishna give you back 1,000-fold. Jai Shri Krishna.